G'day all, welcome back to Dad vs Son and the fiasco of our Into the Crucible campaign following the last mission, where we now have 6 people in that are wounded, and as you can see, which only left us 3, which is 9. We had 3 killed. Me, Son, and Private R, I think it was. But we've picked up Private Hug as well as a replacement. So we have to go back into reserve because we have less than 8 people. Now, one of the things was I reduced our morale by 1 because we lost a buddy, but we also lost 2 or more people, so our morale actually goes down to okay. We lose 1 for that as well. So we've got 4 merit points and 1 demerit point at the moment. Justin Hug, Private Hug, now is TQ4, Rifle 4, Grenade 3, and that's where we stand. So we are into events, alternate events, and we are in the reserves again. So if coming from basic training England or frontline table, subtract 20 from the first roll. So we're going to be 20 off to start with. So let's get into this and see how we go. So 14 is going to be less than. Days plus D6, settle in nicely, spend some time bonding, gain a morale. Okay. So gain a morale, that's going to help. We go back up to good. And we are D6, 2 days bonding. So here we have no event. And here we have an event. We are in reserve and we are bonding. Righto. Next roll. 87. D3 move to front line. No. So it's going to be days plus D3. 1 day. So we're going to get N back. And it's going to be replacements. Daily status is event, reserve, and it's going to be D3 replacements. We get 1. One replacement. Okay. N. N, N, N. K, T, G, N. We get Mr. Franklin back. Status, recover. Status, return. Ooh. Return to squad. Okay, welcome back, Cliff. 1 replacement. We've got 3 bakers. We've got 1, 2 ables. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need another able. So this is going to be our new medic. I'll just go with C again. Squad roster 2. Give him his medic skill. Like that. So it's going to be a C. Okay. Campaign charts. Set up. Well, I suppose we're not going to give him a name yet, but we'll see what happens. So where's he from? 39. Dayton, Ohio. Okay. Set up. Where are we? Boop. Okay, TQ first is a 2. Oh, TQ5. Okay. So he's going to come to us as a Lance Corporal. Weapon skills for his rifle is a 7, is a 3, and a 5, a 3. So he may be okay with bandaging people up, but he's not much good with much else at the moment. Do we want to give him a name? Let's just give him a name. I think he deserves one. So what do we got? 50, 100, 66. Gabriel Perez. There we go. There you go, Gabriel. You're up. Okie dokie. Lance Corporal Perez. And he's going to be a 533. Do do do. 5 3 3. Okay. Go back to alt events. We're still in the campaign table. 2, 4, 6 people. 97. Days plus D3. So it's still going to be the same. 2 days. So we're going to get A back. No event. Event, and again, D3 replacements. We get 1 replacement. Okay. Set up. Righto. Righto. We now have 3 Ables. We have 1, 2, 3 Bakers. I don't know why he's doing this there. Right. And we got back, sorry, A, which is Mr. Amos. Okay. So going to be a C. Oops, wrong one. So it's just going to be a normal bloke. Okay. A normal bloke in C. Well, let's go with S. So he's going to be 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, squad roster 9. S. Bum, 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 bum. Where are you from? $14. New Orleans, Louisiana. Louisiana, I think it's LO. Oh, LO. I do have cheat sheet here somewhere, don't I? Greg gave me. LA. Louisiana. There we go. So I suppose we need to give him a name. He's going to be 99. Blake Griffin. That's a nice name. Go. Okie dokie. And his TQ, a 5, will be a 4. So he's going to be a private. And his weapons, a 2, which is a 4, and a 5. Wow, he's a grenade maniac. Oops, sorry. And a 5. Blake Griffin, 445. Let's do this first. 4, 4, 5. Private Griffin. Okay, so we have 8 people again, which means that we can be screwed up and sent off. Okie doke, here we go. 54. Dave plus D3 replacements. Okay, well, let's see what we get. D3 is 1 day. Is reserve. Is event. D3 replacements. If needed. I don't know if we need them. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. We'll just put 0 replacements. Okay. 25, Ds plus D6. One day. Damn it. Event. Squad gets a chance to train. Choose 3 characters, make a TQC. Let's just drag that out of the way. We want this, so it's only going to be these. So we'll roll a D10 and we'll just go 1 through 4, 5 through there. 3 characters. First one is 6, so it's going to be Private Griffin. PQ check. 3 passes. If the character rolls a natural 0, no, he did not, they gain 2F. They pass, they gain an 1 XP. Okay, so Griffin picks up an XP. That's nice. Second one. Number 5 is Cliff. A 3. No. It gets nothing. And last, Cliff again. He passes. He's going to pick up an XP. Wrong one, sorry. Cliff picks up an XP and will now roll for a skill. $64. Machine gun expert. No. 71. Deadly. A deadly heroic bloke. I would have preferred tough, but I'll take deadly. Skill 3. Deadly. Okay, so Cliff gets a skill. Where did you go? Well, oh, sorry, what's the date? The date is the 6th of August. Cliff, 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 Cliff. Charlie. Third, 4, 5, 6. And picks up a skill. Right. I need to put the other names up there. I can do that a bit later. That's fine. Okay. Sorry why I got rid of that. I've got no idea. But we're still on the reserves table. 55. Days plus D6. 6 days. In the reserve. No event. Event. 55. Get into a fight with another outfit. Make a TQC for the squad leader. That's a 7. Oh, he gets a 0. If he passes, no effect. If he fails, da-da-da. So, no effect. Okay, G is back. Okay, no. G, Mr. Mortel. Status is recover. Status is return to squad. Thank you. Okay. 8. Days plus D1. Days plus D1. Days plus 1 is reserve, is event. Squad leader explains a few things. Gain 1 reroll. Squad leader explains. Grab a reroll. Is good. Oh, 78. Days plus D3 move to the front line. Okay, D3. 1. Sorry, front line is reserve. Event. 2. Front line. Okay. Frontline events. Basic, or the reserve, add 10 to the roll, first roll. Okay. 24. Days plus D6. 5 days. And we got Artie again. Which Ross Mortel hates. Frontline. No event. Event. Artie. Uh, 24. Random artillery. Select a random squad member, draw a wound card. Okay, random squad member. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll just go for a 9, D10, and 8. There's going to be Mr. Delaney this time. Wound card. Bad wound. So he's just going to end up with a bad wound. Damn it. Christ almighty. Status. Wounded. Status bad wound. I'm taking that it'd be bandaged. So 5. Out for 20 days. Jesus Christ. 20 days. That's 12 and 8. Okay, I'm just going to pause it at this point and just update the Excel sheet. Okay, so I've updated that. So at the moment we still have 8 people, so we're still having to roll on front line. 45. Days plus 1. Foxhole buddies. Front line. Event. Note. FH. Buddies. Draw 2 random squad members. Okay, so again we'll just go die 10. We're going for 8s. Number 1 is Amos. Now, this was our South Bend. I'm not going to roll for the other one. I'm going to go for Private Hug because they're both from South Bend. enter text. Private hug. And Staff Sergeant Amos. Because I said that right at the start. If it became able, then we would. Okay, Amos. Squad member status. He's got a buddy. And private hug. Whoops, sorry. Has a buddy. So we got some buddies. Otherwise, these become foxhole buddies. Record this status on the sheet. If already, then raise it by 1. No, so that's that. 14 days plus D3. Yuck. 1. We're going to get O back. Go to frontline intensive. Yeah. 2, frontline intensive, of course. Okay, and O is back. Which was Bob, I think. It is. Bob is now recovered and returned to squad. Well, at least we've got 2 medics back again. Frontline intensive. We're not coming from reserves, so it's just 10 to each roll. 36. Days plus D3 replacements. Well, we don't need any. 2 days. Sorry. 0. Replacements. 46. Days plus D6. Bad weather. 5 days. Okay, frontline status is frontline intense. 5 days. These 3 are no event, no event, event, bad weather. Blah, 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 blah. Make a TQC, that's a 7. Passes. If he passes, no effect. Okay, but now we've got the blue bit. And the blue bit I think is to shoot now. Campaign, 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 campaign. Set up. Events, patrol charts, missions, patrols. Where is it? Might be on mission. Hurtgen? No, I think it's just pursuit. So purple would be Germany. This, I take it, would be Bulge. Siegfried. Hurtgen. I'm just trying to work out which is which here. Hang on a sec. I think I need to make this bigger. Give me. That's not going to give me a legend there. Setup names, origin, skills, events. End date 18th September. Bingo, it is Pursuit. Okay. So we're into Pursuit now. So I did that right? Yes. Okay, so we're still frontline intensive, but we go to the Pursuit table. Okay, start August 25th. Well, 26th sort of thing. End there. On completion, do that. Do not use front or reserve tables. Okay. Okay, so we're in here now. Right. Rolling. 49. Days plus 2d6. Drive, sit in traffic, drive, repeat. 2d6. 2, 5. Frontline intense. No event. Frontline intense. No event. Event. Notes. Driving. Drive, sit in traffic, jam, drive, repeat. Yep. Okay, K and P. P is Pancaldi. K is Sawyer. Yep. So it's only Mr. Delaney that's out now. And he's got to hang out for another week. Okay. 16. Days plus D3 replacements. 1 day. Event. It's a pity we could have got so many replacements. Okay. 61. Driving again. 2d6. 4, 10 days. Okay, that's 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. These ones here are no event. These ones here are no event. And here we are again with driving. That's a lot of driving. Okay. And Mr. Delaney is back. We have everybody back. Right. 14. Days plus D6. 5 more days. 3. 4, 5. Training. Uh, bu- 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 Choose 2 characters. Okay. 2 characters, die 12. First one is number 7. Cliff. Fails. 0. Pass gain. If they fail, there is no effect. And 2. Mr. Perez is a 5. He fails as well. Nothing's happened. 78. Driving again. Just for 6 days. Yep, 6 days. Wait one. We're not in pursuit. We are in out of there. Hang on a tick. 78 we did. Roll a d10. 2. Go to Hurtgen. Okay. Chapters. Hurtgen Forest. Chapter updated. So it's still shoot? Just missions that will change to Hurtgen. Or do we go back to frontline? Events. Complete. Roll a d10. Go to chapter 3. Yeah, which is Hurtgen. Do not use the normal reserve and frontline event tables for this chapter. Always roll on the table below. Go away. So I think we still just keep using this. Or do we go back to frontline intensive? I'm going to have to check that. Okay, so what it says is we roll a d10 at the start. We get a 9, which is frontline intensive. Okay, so we go back to frontline intensive. Okie dokie. So we stay on frontline intensive, but we'll be using the frontline intensive charts. Events. Multi-events. Frontline. We're not coming from there, we're not coming from there. So it's just plus 10 on the chart. Okie dokie. 30. It's 40. D3 replacements. 1 day. $63. Days plus 1 patrol. Okay. Got the patrol. Is that going to be the same? 0 to 16, 19. No, it's going to be different. Hurtgen. That's what we want. Righto. Okay. 100. 14. 1900, Zone 5, Recon. $1900, Zone 5, Recce. Let's just pull down the patrol chart. We go to 1900. So it's not quite dusk. Sorry, Zone 5. Patrol weather is a D10. 2, rain. -1 weapon skill. And that is it. Okay. So then we go to patrols. Recon patrol PvPs. Yeah, we've got that. DRMs. Okay. So I'll just leave that there. Open this up. So why don't we name the Lance Corporal, eh? Let's get that out of the way. He deserves a name. 85 is Stephen Gonzalez. Yeah, that goes good with LA, doesn't it? Not making snide remarks or anything else. It's Corporal Stephen Gonzalez. I'm just doing the update on the Excel. Gonzalez. Okay. And we need to update him. Lance Corporal Gonzalez. Righto, so who do we need to take? Ross, we need to take. So he only needs one more. Ross, assigned to patrol. We need to take Gabriel and we need to take Justin. Perez. That's 3. We need to take Ross. We've said that. We're taking Justin. Okay, so at the moment, that gives us some good TQs and some okay weapons, one automatic weapon. We need a leader. Greg's got 12. Oh, idiot. So Greg's got 12. Cliff's got 10. We need to take Blake Griffin. That's 4. We need to take Dan Pancolby. That's 5. That gives us 1 BAR, 1 medic, 1 rifle grenade. Need to get Cliff up. He's deadly. It makes more sense to get him up faster. Cliff's going. So that's 3 Charlies, 2 Bakers, and 1. Oh, that's not real flash, is it? Because trolls. TQ of the leader would be a 3 if Cliff's the only leader there. That's no good. So I've got to take. So if he's a 7. So again, if I take 7 to 10. So we assign him to patrol, that's 7. If we're going to take 7, we may as well take 10. Okay, so we're going to take 10 people. Right, we've already got 2 Ables. We could take 3 Ables, 3 Bakers, and 4. Yeah. Delaney and Westrip. Delaney's on 12, he's on 11. He's 334. We need to get him up faster. 16's the next level though, so that's not going to make much of a difference. I probably don't need another medic. Well, Steve, you're the worst one out of these 2 XP wise, so we'll assign you. So we're taking 10. What if we take 12? We'll be at a +1. I'll stuff it. We'll just take every bastard. I don't know why I'm bothering about it. We'll take everybody. So we start with 7, but it's +8, and nothing else matters. So it's going to be, we're going to be at a +1. Jesus. Reset DRS. +1. Patrol charts. No. Patrols. Patrol events. Righto. So I need to bring everything else up to date. So I'm going to pause it there. We've been going for 40 9 minutes, 50 minutes, and when we come back, we can do this patrol. Out to Objective 5 or Zone 5 at 1900 starting, then we go dusk and then we go night in the rain with firm ground. Okay, so take care. Bye for now.